dinosaur do you think this is? Hello there, and welcome. There has been some exciting news from the Prehistoric Kingdom's dev diary. So, first of all, the developers have been hard at work on the animals, in particular, animal behaviour. Now, this is very exciting because the animals do look absolutely beautiful already. The designs, they're already very paleo accurate, but they are a bit, they just wander around, there's not much behaviour. So this is going to be really interesting to see. I think this will really bring the dinosaurs to life. And you can see here, they've given us an example of how the creatures may interact with one another. So you can see here it says a T-Rex may cause a Dryosaurus to flee, while a Triceratops may hold its ground. Now that's really interesting. And we may get other behaviours. Maybe that's just one of the examples. We could have things herding together or grouping together in packs. So lots of exciting things to expect there. And these behavioural changes are expected to arrive during July. So lots of stuff to look forward to there. So what else do we have in store? Well, we have genetic mutations, as you can see here, modelled by the high-spined lizard himself, the one and only Acrocanthosaurus. So we have albino dinosaurs. These have a complete lack of melanin, making their skin appear completely white. We then have the leucistic. Now this is where they have a partial lack of melanin, but not a complete lack like the albino. So you can see they're slightly pale, but they still have a little bit of colour. And then finally we have the melanistic. Now this is where they have an excess of melanin in the skin, making their skin appear completely black. Now you see this sometimes in black panthers and also sometimes in jaguars as well, where their skin is just completely black. Now this is a very rare phenomenon, but it does happen in nature. Even though it's very rare, it does occur. So I think that's a very unique thing to put into the game. And also, it means that many of the animals that you're going to put into your parks, you'll find it very difficult to get two animals that are the same. The pattern may just be a little bit different, or the shade. And already when you go into this game and you put in animals, you'll see that the colours are slightly different. The sizes of the animals are slightly different. No animal is just going to be a copy and paste, which I think is really good because it makes them all individuals. Next up, we have land value. Now it says here that one way that will decrease your land value is things like power stations and power grids, solar panels and stuff like that. So that will actually decrease the value of your land. So it says one way you can increase it is by putting it all out the way. You know, it's a bit of an eyesore. The guests don't want to be walking around the park and they see a nice big power station. And you can also hide it as well with vegetation, so you can put some plants in the way so the guests can see the lovely forest instead of seeing the power station instead. And I wonder as well if you could also increase it by maybe putting some statues, or maybe a thriving restaurant, a business that's doing very well. Maybe that might increase the value, but that's just speculation. I'm not too sure about that, so we'll have to see what ways we can do that when we start playing in manager mode. And something else that's coming up further down the line is a new biome, the grassland biome. So that's nice. We have a bit more variety of plants and different trees to use. If we get some animals that would live in this kind of habitat, maybe some old prehistoric bison or things like that, so we have a new, maybe that's a clue for a new animal that is possibly coming up in the future. Who knows? And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for. What animal is this? Well, I have my suspicions, and I'm sure you all do too. Let us know what you think. Leave a comment down below of what animal you think this possibly could be. Now, with that iconic curved claw, there's only one animal I think this can be: the velociraptor. I think it's got to be. They've mentioned before in the past that one of the animals that's going to be put on the game is very famous in pop culture, and I think velociraptor makes the cut there. And but however, you know, we could be wrong. There are many different species of raptors, but I do think this one's just so iconic, and I think as well they wouldn't want to disappoint anybody if they did bring out a raptor that wasn't a velociraptor. People might be a bit upset. They might have built their hopes up a bit. I know I have. I'm looking very forward to making an exhibit for this creature, so I'll have to start planning and designing something for it very soon. And here you can see some early concept ideas that the game has made. And you can see the feet actually are a different colour. They were yellow in the picture that they've teased us with, but you can see that there are actually 3 different skins. So it'll be interesting to see what the dinosaur may look like when it is released. It might be a little bit different to this. They may have made some changes to make it look a little bit more accurate. I mean, it looks pretty accurate as it is, but they may have just rendered it a bit, maybe improved the feathers and things like that. But yes, very excited for this one. I cannot wait. I really do hope it is a velociraptor. Thank you for watching. Please leave your thoughts down below in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more dinosaur content like this. And if you'd like to see some more Prehistoric Kingdom, why not check out one of our builds on the screen now.